Well, you guys are all good though, yeah? Everything's calmed down. Is my son still fucking crazy or what?
Yeah, meet me in the
He's still
observatory.
pretty mad. I haven't seen him today, but we talked to him a little bit last
Bye-bye.
night. Wait, what were you telling him about all the guild has a problem with him or something?
I told him that he doesn't communicate with the guild and that he thinks, like what he thinks is not true. Because that's what you guys fucking tell me, Bjorn. What do you mean?
Oh, he phrased it differently, and I told him that I said that I'm always the last one to be told.
Yeah, I literally told him that exactly word for word. I told him that you, Fiona, and Lando told me that you guys are out of the loop and everything. You're not involved in anything he does. And I told him that Lando literally tells me that it's Yeager's world and you guys are living in it.
Yeah. Well, my thing about the not being told stuff was kind of directed at like almost everyone, because no one really tells me stuff, but that includes.
Yeah, I think you guys have a horrible communication and structure problem. That's just me.
Well, here's the thing is that's because we're not like other gangs or groups or anything. We don't like. The only time we all communicate with each other, especially because everyone is around at different times, is if there's an emergency. Like this stuff that happened is one of the only times we've successfully sent a message through everyone, and that's because it was life or death. Otherwise, stuff just like slips through the cracks because we don't have meetings or anything. So sometimes people just don't find out stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I just think. I mean, listen, it's your group at the end of the fucking day, but you guys, none of you guys speak to each other. I've realized this in this entire shit show. Like literally, none of you guys speak to one another.
I don't think that's completely true, but definitely a little bit. I mean, obviously the Yeager has stuff going on that he doesn't always tell us about.
Yeah, but you guys were like all. I mean, I guess you, Fiona, and Lana were pretty much all on the exact same page, but then Yeager is like 50 pages like behind or ahead.
Yeah, I think he usually has stuff going on that he doesn't tell us about. Sometimes we don't see him for a while either, because like sometimes he sleeps like right now when we're around, and then he's around when we're not around.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm pretty much done with this whole shit, Bjorn. I'm gonna be honest. I'm done with my son. Don't give a fuck if he never speaks to me again. I'm done with
That's not true. You give a shit. No, that is not true. I
don't give a shit, Bjorn. No.
Yes, you do.
Bjorn, you gotta understand, Bjorn. When I speak to you, all right, let's just use you as an example. Okay. I don't have to explain myself to you. You kind of just get it, okay? And you're the -1 int in the fucking group, but you get it. You say things that I'm thinking. Like, you understand how our family works and how our relationship is. I'm tired of fighting for people and them not understanding how I operate after knowing me for so many years. I'm tired of it. Done with it.
I don't think you're wrong, but I think you are wrong that you don't care about Yeager or Eve.
I don't give it. No. It's not that I don't care about them specifically. Is I don't give a shit if I'm done with them. If we never speak again, it's done. Over it.
I don't believe you. You would care. You would miss them.
I mean, missing them doesn't mean I care, though.
I think it kind of does.
I mean, I guess the care you think is a different care that I think. I don't care to go over the situation. Like, I don't need to explain myself to people who know me and know how I operate, and they're pretending like they don't know all of a sudden. You know what I mean? I'm not going through this.
Yeah, I kind of feel that because I told Yeager that for some of the stuff going on that this is how you are, and he kind of just has to accept it or what. Like,
yeah, accept it or just be done with me. That's the only decisions you have.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I mean? Like that's just the reality. I was thinking about this in depth today. Listen, this fucking loyalty test shit that Yeager and Eve are bitching about. What is the last time I put any of you motherfuckers through a loyalty test?
Only one.
Only one. And how long ago was that?
2 years.
Exactly. And with Eve, when did I put her through a loyalty test?
I don't know.
Never. You know what happened up at that cabin?
What?
Me and Harry asked her questions and asked her to be honest and open with us about fucking Nicholas Simone and their relationship. That was it. And then we asked her which side would she be on if shit came down to it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like people are picking and choosing arguments from years ago just to fit a narrative, and I'm not going through that shit. That's like some fucking political shit of the left trying to convince the right that the right is the right way to do things, and they're never going to convince each other. It's an endless, useless debate, and I'm not diving into that, Bjorn.
Yeah, I get that. I think I mean, okay, obviously, I don't want anything to happen to Eve or Yeager, and I care about them. But I think, I mean, I think he's been doing some shitty stuff and been kind of sus. Yeager, I think he's just really frustrated and angry because I think that, I don't know, I guess we didn't realize that, like, how close he was to Michael, and I think we're starting to realize that even though he won't just say it, is I think they were just really close and really good friends, and he wants to say it's because of the bombs, but I think he just really liked them, and he's just really upset and sad.
Yeah, but he never says that. He only brings up the bombs.
That's why I'm saying it, is because I think that's what it is, but he just won't say it.
Yeah, I mean, I've asked him to his face, be straight honest with me. Why do you like these guys? And he gives me no reason other than the bombs.
And I think he's just really frustrated and upset. But I don't know. I think,
you gotta understand, I was almost assassinated 5 days ago now, 6 days ago now. Nobody gave a shit. All right? He was in that car. Didn't give a shit.
Well, no, I wasn't saying no one gave a shit.
Shouldn't give a shit. Listen, Bjorn, listen. He goes back to texting him, romanticizing text messages. Calls him the next day. I'm just done with it, Bjorn. I'm done with it. I truly don't give a fuck. I've survived everything. The worst moments of my life, I've survived. I will survive this. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, it's just better to survive things with more family if you can help it.
Yeah, well, the dark reality of the world is, Bjorn, is, you know, can always be that way.
Yeah.
Everybody dies in Game of Thrones, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not going to get into this exhausting argument that's going to go on for weeks and weeks of trying to prove a point. When you all know who I am and how I am and what I do.
Yeah, that's why I told you the other day when you were talking about it, like, you don't have to defend yourself, because every time we talk to you or Yeager, it feels like both you guys are trying to defend yourself, but neither of you have to defend yourself to us, because we, like, most of us just get it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's either you get it or you don't, and I'm tired of trying to convince people, especially people who've known me for a long time and who I've done a tremendous amount of things for that I don't even need to repeat.
I think Yeager will get past this, but he probably will just need a little time. And I understand you're upset with him and all this, and you have a right to be. But I hope that you both can move past this in the future. And
listen, Bjorn, you gotta understand. I don't know if I told you this. I think I already told you this. I didn't fire a single bullet. I didn't plant a single bomb.
Yeah.
Didn't fire a single rocket. I didn't throw a single Molotov. I didn't even crash the car on these motherfuckers. All I simply did was use words. Words they couldn't handle. They tried to blow my car. They tried to blow my fucking... They blew up Speedy's ranch. They tried to fucking kill me multiple times. They came after my son. Yet I'm the bad guy. Yet I'm somehow causing all this because I use my words. I'm sorry they're a bunch of fucking fragile ego fucking pussies with literally no fucking balls. That ain't my problem. They were raised that way.
Yeah, I agree with you. That anytime this gets brought up, I defend you because I say... We literally, Michael or Nick literally got one guyed by you. Like, he literally just lost to words and escalated. You never escalated, but he just kept escalating. And that's why we say, like, and I'll tell you too, is that I don't think you're completely innocent, but you really didn't do anything near what the Simones
well, I mean, of course
did.
I'm not innocent. We play a game here. And
yeah, and that's
you know
why I
mean?
said, and it's the same thing as, like, if someone was taunting Yeager like that, he would throw words back the same way.
Yeah, listen, people come at me every day on Twitter. People come at me every day in fucking texts and phone calls. And I only escalate when I need to escalate in terms of violence. I don't really do that much anymore.
Hello.
People don't get to me, okay? A twatter or somebody calling me like a fucking shit mayor and a loser isn't going to get to me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Lando, what do you want me to tell him? What thing?
Hey, Harry, can you open that or not?
Yeah,
Lando says he got the thing.
Perfect.
Yeah,